Ba-da-ba, da-ga-ga. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, welcome to another edition of YY Crypto. Today we are going to be talking about Sallar. It is a utilization of your phone. So imagine computing power of a shit ton of phones, and it is an AI powered platform, and it's kind of interesting. It's on Solana, may be worth looking into, may not. Let's find out. So let's go to super tiny mode, kick this off. This is Sallar. It is several zeros and a 9. I would call that a good thing. If we're looking at the chart here, we can see, it's almost like a fair launch. Just kind of goes up, pulls back, just standard. Very good buy-in right here if you find the project worthy of what you're going for. But we can see it's on Solana. As we scroll down, it has been audited. We'll show that a little bit later. Well, just come over here. Not a lot of markets right now. BTC, Radium, you could probably get it. I think Coinbase Wallet. There's a couple other venues you can get this on. As we cruise on down, appears to be bullish. And as we keep going down, alright, so we can see the allocation, mining. I mean, it is just public, 15%. Pretty much right here. The bulk of it's mining. Cruise over here, your unlock schedule. You do have a lot locked. Only 15%. And if you look at the unlock monkey, January. So what are you getting hit? It looks like you're going to get clipped 2027. So this could be an interesting bull run if it gets picked up by anyone major, like if it gets picked up by a Coinbase or gets a lot more listings. I think we can see this, pump quite a bit because you're not really dumping on anyone for quite a while. Yeah, we got some time, man. Got some time. So it's basically using your smartphone. Let's jump. I'll tell you what. Let's jump into their website. So fairly nice, little AR powered computing. So yeah, a couple options to buy it. We'll just cruise down. If you guys want to go for a super deep dive, you can. But you're literally, using cell phones basically to power the system or their ecosystem. And then their ecosystem is kind of based into, you have the app, which you could use your phone for. They're going to have a marketplace where I think that's kind of interesting. And then obviously you got the AI agents, which are coming soon. With all of these kind of like AI type, it depends on who's buying into the product, right? So is this something you think is available to the masses? So the majority of people have phones across the world. So that's kind of a plus. It does have an AI niche. That's a little bit of a plus. You got Solana. Solana's doing very well. And, it just depends on what kind of partners they can get going forward. Are they a stagnant company? Or are they just kind of moving at a slow pace? What's their presence on social media, and what kind of partners are they getting? If you looked at the roadmap, they go back to 2022, initial 2023, 2024, so on and so forth. So they are continuing to pump this project. You can see, more and more adoption, or planned more and more adoption. This is what I like. They got a little management board here, core team, and they put faces. So even though the faces are Yeah, maybe he wants to be a pirate. Who knows? Cut him some slack. But you know, you got the team, you got a board. That's all good things. Partners in technology and integration. It's a fairly big list of people. Latest news. So, Jesus, I don't know too much about that. But you do have a mobile app release, so it is good on Android. Let's pump over to their X. So if you look at the X, you know, 4,000 holders, organically, 0 airdrops. So the nice thing about a 0 airdrop is you're not like next month they're just dumping free stuff and then people are just gonna, you know, cash out. So you don't have that to worry about, which is pretty cool. And then cruise over here. You got a DPIN union. Tells about what they're about. So I like it. They got a partner. You got the marketplace, so you got an opportunity for vendors to utilize their network. And then you have another partner, Sallar app. So they're not stagnant, which is nice. They're keeping this rolling. They got a team. It looks like, you know, the ball's in play. Now they don't. When you come back to, you know, the availability, you know, it would be so nice to see this listed on like a Coinbase or something more. But it is a little bit attractive if you like to take a chance. So you would be looking at, you know, an incredibly small market cap. You have a massive amount of tokens, but not really too much to worry about getting dumped on you all at once. I like the fact that it's organic. So, you know, interesting to see. Everything took a hit, you know, with those tariffs and stuff. So, or the scare of tariffs. So across the board in crypto, everything's down. It's a beautiful buying opportunity. But sometimes these little projects get overlooked, and the question is do you think this has a usable case? So, you know, are they going to get buy-in? Are they advancing their product? You know, how do you feel about it? I thought it was a little bit interesting, you know, not gung-ho on it, but I thought, you know what? It has a couple boxes. I like ticked. I like the AI. I like the fact that it's, you know, cell phone operational. And then we just need to see adoption, different partners coming into the project, and maybe let's see how it gets utilized. So that if you dig Sallar sucker, you might just like it. But I will let you do your own comparison or deep dive or whatever you feel is cool. But I just thought it was kind of a neat little project. Let's go back to get out of super tiny mode. Go back to this one. So it's a quick video. If you like the project, you think it might be interesting, you might have a chance. You're not going to get dumped on anytime soon. If it gets picked up, could be an interesting gamble. If you look at it and you're like, oh, hell no, then obviously, hell no. But if you look at it and say, it could be interesting, you know, spend a little bit on my portfolio. You know, if you're a solid degenerate and you're looking for something new and you just can't help yourself, this is interesting. You know, I think I did what I do with the previous one on Nadex. That was kind of interesting. And I got another one. I'll probably do another video a little bit later on another concept, you know, on the Solana ecosystem. But that is all for today. Short, sweet. If you like, Sallar, get it. I'm going to try a little bit, see what happens.